Hey, it's Cindy Kennedy. Time for your Mojo Boost today, so you stay inspired, motivated, and reflective on how you can continue to thrive in business and in life. So today, I've got two questions for you. I want to go straight to the point. So first question is this. What is your definition of happiness? What makes you happy? I want you to pause for a moment, or seriously, just pause this video and jot down either your definition of happiness or what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Okay, so just pause the video for one moment. Okay, now put that to the side. Here's the second question. What is your definition of success? How would you be able to share or recognize that you've achieved success? So same thing, I want you to jot that down. I want you to pause the video and make sure you give yourself a moment to reflect. What is your definition of success? Okay, so now you've got your definition of happiness, your definition of success. I want you to look at those two and see where there might be synergy, because you want to be clear on that. And you want to take a look to see if there's anything between the two that could repel. Meaning, the definition of success, what you're working and striving towards, what you're wanting to achieve, might actually repel the very essence of happiness for you. Give you an example. I was working with a client earlier this year, and her definition of happiness was the ability to be able to use her strengths and gifts at work. Her ability to have some flexibility, to spend more time with her family and her friends and nieces and nephews, because she just moved back to the city. But success for her was in taking the next level to become a director in this major organization she'd be working for a very long time. It was the natural step. Everyone expected her to actually be on this track. She expected it more than anyone else. But when we started working together, what we discovered was that, yes, she could absolutely take the next step at a huge cost to herself. She would have been working against her natural gifts. So she would have actually done that at a major amount of stress. And therefore, her very definition of success, what she was striving towards, was repelling what her definition of happiness really was. And so she changed it. She actually had to create a new definition of success. And in doing so, 6 months later, she's beaming with happiness that she's actually allowed into her life. Got some work next door. What's so important is that success and happiness, getting the synergy working between those two, is just as much about getting clear as it is about dropping our ego. Because sometimes we have to let go of the person we thought we would become, or the person right now we think we should become, in order to allow the happiness in. And when we do that, what will happen is you will be more successful beyond your wildest dreams, fueled by your definition of happiness that you will exude and will be living day to day. So my challenge for you, take a look at what happiness means to you. Take a look at what your definition of success is right now. See if there's synergy. If there is, fantastic. Maintain that, know that in your head and in your heart. For those that doesn't really quite match up, that's the work that you need to do. Challenge yourself, because once you clear that up, wow, life is even more beautiful than it is right now. That's today's Mojo Boost. Take care, live in gorgeous harmony, live successfully, and live happily. See you next week.